Hey everybody. So, as you guys know, or probably don't know, I broke my arm a couple of years ago, and it was a pretty crazy experience. Lots of you guys are wondering about what happened and all the details. So yeah, sit back and do whatever you do when you sit back and prepare to hear the story of how I broke my elbow, arm, elbow place thing. So my story takes place when I was in 8th grade in the winter. So my dad's driving me home that day, and I'm super excited for when I get home. Now, I wasn't excited about pizza leftovers or video games or movies or anything like that. I was excited to ride our new scooter, the Y-Flicker. If you guys are wondering what a Y-Flicker is, right here is a normal scooter. See how normal and safe that looks? How could a stupid child possibly get hurt on that? And now look at this Y-Flicker. This is like a scooter on steroids. You could die on this thing if you're not careful. This scooter works a little bit different from any other scooter. With regular scooters, you just kick with one foot and you just push yourself forward. But with this, you do more of a swiggly motion with your feet. Now, what I was doing on this scooter was I was going up and down the driveway, but I was going in a circular pattern. And every time I pass up and down, I'd get faster and faster. I don't know how or why this even happened, but when I started to turn the handle left, something must have caught in the tire or something, and I flew off. When I flew off this scooter, I probably had a good 2 or 3 seconds of airtime. During those 2 or 3 seconds, my brain was like, hey you, dude, you're so stupid, you totally messed up this time. And I'm just like, brain, my guy, I'm gonna be fine, dude. I'm midair in a scooter, it's fine, I've done this plenty of times before. My nervous system will likely react before I even get close to the ground. Oh, shit. So there I was, laying on the freezing cold driveway with a broken elbow. The feeling of getting hurt, when you fall or whatever, or you get hurt, and you have this injury, pain feeling, and usually the pain goes away after a couple of seconds. Well, this pain, wasn't going away. It was just staying there, and it wasn't going anywhere. So naturally, I called for my dad, because he was the only one home who could help me. Dad. Of course, my dad went inside. He was probably sitting down watching one of those fishing videos on YouTube. The YouTube videos, the fishermen always catch a giant fish in the first 5 minutes of the video. Oh no, that's a damn good northern pike, mate. So I'm here in the driveway, still slowly bleeding out and dying, and then I hear something from around the corner. It's my sister's school bus. Usually when someone gets off the school bus, you expect to see a mom and dad all happy and stuff oh, how was your day at school, honey? You can probably imagine what's going on in the bus driver's head as they pull up to the driveway and see some stupid 13-year-old lying there like he just got shot. And the Y-Flicker is still there as evidence, so it's some kind of crappy crime scene from a spy movie. And the bus driver asked me, hey, kid, are you okay? And I lie there for a few seconds, and I'm just I can't tell her that I'm hurt. I gotta make something up. Yeah, I'm fine. There's some kids just looking through the window. They're so confused about why I'm just lying there on the ground. Then the bus just drops off my sister and then drives away because they don't want to be involved with any of that. They don't need that. So my dad calls an ambulance. Then the ambulance arrives and picks me up and drives me to the hospital. So after I got to the hospital, they gave me a temporary cast and showed me some x-rays and how my elbow broke. And literally the end of it just completely shattered. So it looks like I was going to have to go and get this surgically fixed. Pretty sure I broke my elbow on a Tuesday. It might have been a Tuesday, but all I know is that I had school the next day, which meant I'd have to skip school for about 1 or 2 days for the surgery. So to basically sum up the whole thing, the surgery went pretty well. The only problem was my sleep schedule, because during my surgery I would sleep for 4 hours during the day, so then it was super hard to sleep at night because I lost a bunch of sleep. I had this one moment where it's in those movies where it's you know what? Maybe that wasn't so bad after all. It was kind of like that, but with middle school, you know? You never realize how okay middle school is until you're stuck in a hospital. The next day, my dad drives me home, and I'm just in my bedroom, and I'm super excited to play video games for the first time in 3 days. And then, the power went out. Aw, dang it! So after a few days, I was finally ready to go back to school. And when I did get back, everybody was looking at me like I just got back from a war or something. Bryce Comstock? Is that you? Yup, that's me. Oh my gosh, Bryce, how'd you break your arm? I broke my arm on a Y-Flicker. It's kind of like a scooter. Broke your arm on a scooter? Guys, come over here. This guy broke his arm on a scooter. Okay, maybe that part didn't really happen, but I got some reactions from people that are like, how do you break your arm on a scooter? It happened, okay? It happened. So yeah, basically I had the cast on for a few months, everything was normal, and then I had some physical therapy, and then I got full range of motion on my arm back, so everything was doing pretty good. The only physical evidence that I actually broke my arm was this one scar running up my arm from the surgery that's still there, and it's like really ugly, and like when you go in the water, it like gets all purple and stuff. But I don't know. Hopefully it goes away. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the story. Whatever you do, do not break a bone because it hurts a lot. And also, don't be stupid.